All right, and welcome back to Over the Moon. It has been a minute, but we are back, ready to get caught up on everything that is Prairie Moon Casino. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
Fantastic.
All right. Stephanie, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, lots been happening at Prairie Moon. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But before we even kick the show off, we had some inclement weather recently at the moon. Well, I mean, golly, we're in May right now.
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago. Like, time is flying. Like,
Gosh, yeah.
Well,
it's
they
crazy.
say time flies when you're having fun. So I guess we have fun every day we come to work.
Yeah,
yeah.
It just
sure
goes
do.
by. Yeah, we do.
it's true. Yeah.
I mean, when you work with us, how do you not have fun?
Exactly. Oh, let me tell you, I got to tell this. I had a gentleman a while ago. I walked over to get me a drink. He stopped me. He said, "Listen, I don't think that was very nice of you to throw that beer on that guy in that video."
Oh,
I said, "Believe me, he deserved it." He goes, "Well, I still don't think that was very nice of you." I said, "But you didn't get to see what he did to me."
I've done nothing.
That's what he said. Didn't look like he did
there's
anything.
always two sides to every story, huh?
Yeah.
Pam?
Yeah.
So there.
Oh, yeah.
It's about time people start seeing
That
my
you're
side of
picked
the
on.
story.
Yeah. Too bad it really wasn't a beer I threw on you.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah. So a couple months ago, we had some snowstorms roll in to the moon, and it was pretty bad.
Yes.
I mean, everyone was snowed in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, nobody was getting out or around.
Yeah.
I know. A couple of us were locked up here during the storm, so we made sure to.
Yeah, it was a little tough. We had to keep somebody here, right? So we had some brave souls volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam, were you a brave soul?
Oh, I sure was not.
No. You were
No.
fire.
No, ma'am.
Drinking your hot chocolate.
I'm past that age of proving how brave my soul is. No.
Yeah.
Nope. It was left up to you young folks to sleep on air mattresses and play hide and go seek.
Yeah, so tell us how it was.
Why didn't we play hide and go seek? I feel
Yeah,
like that was
why
a
didn't
lost
you?
Lost
opportunity.
opportunity.
Yeah, so tell us what happened, Nate.
Oh, well, it was a dark and snowy night.
It was really dark and snowy. That's
was.
true.
That it was. I've worked overnights before when the casino's empty, but
Uh-huh.
the casino being empty when we're supposed to be open was like a whole new level of weird, like walking through the casino when we were closed, and it was really weird and silent. Like, overnights, it's a little silent, but I don't know. It was just like extra creepy because of the snow, I think,
Right.
Well, and you probably had a couple of ghost visits
Did you, Nathan?
because we have ghosts in this
What?
building.
We do?
Yes.
I didn't,
No.
but
Okay.
I thought about scaring the other two people that were with me.
Okay.
Again, I didn't. The good angel won over that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one scared somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody was scared.
yeah.
Who was scared?
Nathan turned into Natalie, screaming like a
Oh,
girl.
man. What? What happened? You gotta tell me what happened.
What happened there?
Okay, I'll tell the story. So Nathan was actually working. I was not. I was goofing off.
Hey, jackpot logs still need to be done.
Yeah, he was working. And so I snuck up behind him. He's sitting on this machine filling out information. And I snuck up behind him and I tapped his shoulder and I ducked down real tiny behind him.
Oh, man.
So he turns around and nobody's there. Then he caught me on the other side.
Yeah,
He turned around and got me.
she got me pretty good because honestly, at first,
Did you scream?
a little bit. It was a little like I felt my skin jump because when I turned around, I expected to see her or Lori.
Right.
Nothing. She was ducked down like right out of all my
I
vision,
got
and
down.
she got me pretty good. So she does have payback coming for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my morning didn't start off that good anyway because, as you said, we had air mattresses and we stayed the night. And
How was the temperature inside the casino?
temperature inside the casino was good.
Okay,
We
that's
had it was nice and heated. We didn't lose power.
That's good.
We watched Netflix most of the night. Ate a bunch of snacks.
We snacked.
Yeah, we did snack.
How are the snacks?
Top tier. Top tier. We had chocolate covered Oreos.
You're 10 for 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
There
Whole
was-
box of Cheez-Its.
Yeah, no, we don't
I
need
had to
Cheez-Its.
myself.
Yeah, because Cheez-Its are an abomination.
Oh, here we go about the Cheez-Its.
I don't like them either.
Oh, gosh.
see?
Here we go.
You know, I got a story about how I made a guy quit his job over this. So after we just decided to finally go to bed at like 3 a.m. because it's hard to sleep in a casino, like
Yeah, that's
It's-
weird. I mean,
it's really weird. Like,
because you're not home, you're at work.
yeah, you're at work, so
Yeah,
that's already a strike.
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
okay,
am I
don't
getting
think-
rode up for this?
Yeah,
Going to sleep on the job.
yeah. I'll have an exception in the morning about this, I'm sure. But Stephanie and Lori, they bunked up in our office because it was nice and warm in there.
Yeah, they had some heaters in there.
Oh, it
huh?
was overly warm.
I bet it was.
Yeah, it was like a sauna in there, like it was straight up sauna. And I can't do hot when I sleep. I got to be cool. So Nathan's idea was he was going to sleep in our tornado storm shelter because
It's nice and cool.
it was cool, but it wasn't too cold. And the storm shelter where I was going to sleep had some lights on as I was blowing up my air mattress. Didn't think nothing of it. I thought, okay, I'll turn these out when I go to bed.
How's the temperature then?
It was still good. We were still good.
Okay.
I tried to turn out the lights. Well, it turns out them lights are always on because they're emergency lights.
Hmm.
So it just made it brighter. So I'm like, well, this ain't happening.
Right.
So I moved my mattress to the room before the storm shelter because I could make that room dark by closing the storm shelter door.
Yeah.
And it was a little cooler in there. And so I'm like, you know what? This works out for me.
There's air in there, or how does that work?
There's heat and air in there, but not so much. The heat and air is mainly in the storm room.
Yeah.
And this little room that's before it has nothing.
Oh. Okay.
And
Oh shoot.
yeah, well, if you've ever been to our casino, we have a door that leads outside right by the entrance to our storm room. So I'm in that little room, door shut, and I'm like, man, it's getting colder.
Yeah, what time is this?
It's probably like 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
You're just getting to bed.
Yeah, it was a rough night because after I realized the lights wouldn't turn off, I didn't know what to do because I'm like, well, I can't go to my office because it's too hot and they're saunaed up in there.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I didn't want to drag my air mattress down the hallway to the conference room because then at 3:30, 4 in the morning, I'm driving my mattress down the hallway and they're going to be going, what is he doing?
Yeah.
So I just decided I'm sleeping in this little room. Well, the air was coming in from that side door
Oh no.
and coming right into the room I was sleeping in. And at one point, I was wearing a hoodie and I had it like over me, zipped up, drawstring.
How do you think? How cold was it? Do you think at that moment?
It was really cold. Like I'm guessing like 60s. And then it just kept getting colder and colder. And then all of a sudden at like 7 o'clock in the morning, I start hearing this loud beeping in the room. Scared me to death. So I pop up out of the air mattress trying to figure out what's going on. Well, it was an alarm in the storm room saying, hey, it's too cold. You need to figure out what's going on. And I look at the temperature gauge and it says 50 degrees.
Oh my.
So yeah, I literally took the blanket, wrapped it around my head, and I just had like a air hole for air to get in and out.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
I was a frozen popsicle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How cold do you need it at your house when you're sleeping?
It's got to be like 66, 67. So
Yeah.
I really liked the cold, but that was too cold.
But 50 is.
Yeah, Nate's out at 50.
Yeah.
No.
Wimp.
Yeah.
I
Meanwhile, you're
like
in the
it cool,
office
but
where it's
not
like
cold.
82 degrees. You guys could have threw some sand and been like, oh, I'm sleeping on the beach.
I couldn't have done that either. I couldn't have slept in that hot room.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy likes heat.
Oh, I know she does.
Your buddy's probably from South America.
Right?
Yeah.
In the office, she has her heater going in one corner, I'm in my own corner with nothing. Nathan's in his corner with with a fan. I just get like a little tornado effect between them both.
Yeah, so if there's ever any paperwork missing, it got sucked up in the tornado between that air, eating the hot cold.
That's hot and cool air.
I just take whatever.
Well, that was
temperature
great
they
that
feel
you
like.
all stayed all night like that, cause
Yeah, we appreciate it for sure. I mean,
We did it for the people, not
Yeah.
you guys.
oh well,
We did it for the
okay,
Prairie Moon people.
Yeah.
okay.
We
well,
made sure
that's
the
what
employees
matters.
stayed home, stayed safe while we gutted it out here.
I appreciate you because I sure didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the food you fed us.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You're welcome.
Hey, Nate, I was in the kitchen cooking it up. We had
Good.
nachos the one night for dinner. I cooked breakfast the next day. I was on it.
Good.
I got to admit, though, they wouldn't let me have any fun because it was snowing so bad here in Miami that they had to close part of the highway down and they were diverting people into the Miami exit. Well, the National Weather Service had
yeah, they were right down the street from you guys.
they had a TV crew right up at the turnpike. So
Oh,
They
you
were
know,
all on national news.
just a little hop, skip, and jump from us.
I mean, people were dying out there.
I was going to put on my Sasquatch costume and start walking around in the back of the TV, but I got told I couldn't do that.
That would have been hilarious if you'd came up out of one of them ditches out of that
Oh,
snow.
I know. That's what I planned on
Yeah.
doing. Like, them TV guys wouldn't
That
know
you'd have been
what to do.
shot. Somebody would have shot you. Somebody would have shot you. That's they would have shot you. You'd have been dead.
Well,
That would have been sad.
Oh, that would have been sad.
that would have been sad.
Oh my god!
Just summed
Oh,
up with 3 words. That
coming
would have
from the
been sad.
person that had
Yeah.
a pool incident.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
many moons
Yeah.
ago.
Take it from somebody that knows. It's sad when somebody dies.
Yeah.
It was sad twice when I died twice. It was sad on my family twice.
Yeah. Well, it was sad on all of us, too. It was
Yeah.
quite the experience.
And then you were like, oh man, she survived. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Now what are we going to do?
there go them food prices.
Yeah, there goes some food prices. Time to jack them up.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you were that close to death, Pam. It scared the crap out of me.
I was literally dead, James.
Yeah.
For over 3 minutes at the hospital.
Yeah. Hmm.
But they shocked me back.
Ugh. I know you don't really feel it because you're
Out.
obviously out of it, but man, I feel like that would be like the worst way to wake up is just to.
Is that how you woke up, Pam?
Well, I woke up and a friend of mine was working at the hospital at this time, and she was standing at the foot of my bed. And first thing I did was I sat up. I said, "Who the hell is that at the foot of my bed?" And Kayla's like, "Oh, thank you, Jesus. Granny's alive. She's cussing."
I was about to say that was the first sign that everybody knew you were
Yeah.
going to be okay.
Yeah. So she went out and told the grandkids that, Granny's going to be okay. And of course, Terrence, is she cussing? She said, yeah. She goes, he goes, oh, yeah, she's going to be good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you called me the next day and you said, tell me how
Yeah.
bad the Sooners suck. And I was like, oh yeah, Pam's back.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
I was ready to get out of there, too. Jeez. Hospitals are not very fun.
The devil wasn't ready for you.
No, that's what I heard.
he wanted to run things a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He wasn't ready to give up his job yet. So I got sent back.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, Pam had a pool incident at one of our parties and almost
Yes.
drowned. It's crazy.
Yes, it was scary,
Yeah.
I guess.
It was very scary. I come down from the slide and you're there flopping and
Like a fish.
yeah.
See, I was really trying to swim like a fish.
Well, we can find better ways of doing
Like a
that next
dolphin.
time.
Okay.
We'll get you one of them cool like shark
I'm not going down no
fins
more
and-
slides.
No more slides for you.
All the
That's
best.
for you. Yeah.
No.
And no more deep pools. Like you can get in kiddie pools where it's like 2 feet of water, so that way when you sit down,
It don't
you-
matter.
that's-
That was
that's
just
about it.
4 foot and I drowned. I
Why didn't you just stand up?
Exactly. Why didn't I just stand
Yeah.
up? I don't know, Steph.
No.
It's crazy, but I think it was meant that Nate was there to help
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome. I always got your back, Pam. Now, if it was Stephanie, it would have been.
Yeah.
It would have depended how the week in the office went. Like, you know, like, it would have been like,
Yeah. How
I
many
don't
flightless
know.
birds did I get this week?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got one too
Probably
many.
0.
Yeah.
It's always pleasing. Thank you.
Don't worry, Steph. I got you back too.
We'll see when
Appreciate
we go to
it.
Iga next time if he's got your back.
Why? What's going down in Hawaii?
I don't know. Maybe something. I'm not going to miss this year.
Man, I'm scared now. Like,
So let the fun begin.
Yeah, it's been a minute for Pam.
Yes, I had to miss last year.
Yeah. Well, anyway, moving along. So, talking about time, man, we're already in May, and it's crazy how fast time has flown. So many things happening at the moon. So, talking about all the changes, we've worked on the front area of the casino. If anyone hasn't been by,
Yes. Looks nice, Steph.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely need to come check it out.
for sure. So we've got a new roof, we've got a stucco job completed, and an entryway in the front also completed as well. Inside, we have the painting job, redoing the walls on the old side of the casino, and just basically small things like little things that need to be touched up. We've been working on as well. So, big shout out to Stephanie and the maintenance crew on working on all that.
Yes.
And Nathan with the roof.
yeah, that
Yeah.
roof was a doozy.
So yeah, walking through the roof alone, you know, you expect, okay, it's going to be completed and done, and we can move on.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it wasn't.
No,
It wasn't a perfect project.
No, it wasn't.
it looked good, looked perfect, and then
Till it rained.
Then the rain
until it
came.
rained, and you know,
Then it rained, and it rained.
we had like
Yeah.
a week straight of rain, and
A leak
E-
here,
e-
a leak
every
there.
day.
And
we were finding new leaks, and my phone was blowing up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then because my phone was blowing up, the roofer's phone was blowing up too.
let's talk about
They're all
that because at that time, Stephanie and James weren't here.
No, they were
They were
away
conference.
for
Yeah.
business, and Stephanie had handled most of the roofing aspect because with working with maintenance, that's part of her thing. So I didn't really have too much to do with it. You know, I keep up on like general knowledge of what's
Yeah,
going
what's
on.
happening,
so
yeah.
I got at least some inside detail, but
The
didn't know.
roofer said he was about ready to quit his job.
Yeah, he
Oh,
thought
is that what he
believe it.
said?
Yes.
he
Okay.
thought he had inside track to our
Wow.
employee of the month there for a while
For a
till
little
all
bit.
the leaks happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a leak in our parts room that was really scary because it was
Yes.
next to a very important room of our
It
servers,
was, yes.
and that about gave me a heart attack that morning at 8:00 in the morning when I walked in. I was definitely wishing you guys were not at your business conference because I'm going, okay, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
that's
bad.
yeah, that happens sometimes in the
Yeah.
casino world where people have to, go on trips or be away, and then the other person has to pick up the slack.
Yep. And that's why it's good to at least keep a general knowledge of everything that's going around. So
Yeah.
that way I wasn't
did good.
completely unprepared, but
For sure.
He did good.
well, thank
He
you.
did
Sure.
great.
Yep. How was the stress of that, Nate?
On a scale of 1 to 10 is about 200.
200. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause-
nothing.
Yeah, no, it's just a typical Monday.
Go
what
home and get a
everybody
nap.
brings.
You're fine.
No, I gotta admit the roofing company was fantastic. Anytime I called them and let them know what was going on,
Oh, that's good.
they were here, they were on it, they were very responsive and very willing to work with us to
I'll
make
bet
sure.
you a nickel. You pick your phone up and dial it, doesn't answer you. You're blocked.
Oh, I guarantee
He's
it.
done with
I
you.
guarantee I could call him right now and he would answer.
He would. He was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Let's get him on the show.
I blocked you.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He was.
But now we are leak free
Yeah.
and we have just a nice, beautiful amazing looking roof.
Well, I think what was great is that, sometimes we have to go through the pain, and I think having the weather was a good thing for us because we got
Right.
to learn real quick, okay, where are those holes at? And we found them all during that whole mess,
Yes.
and it worked out great, I thought. So it's a
it-
huge
it-
advantage of that.
It definitely helped because it prepared us for all this rain we've gotten the last couple
Oh,
weeks.
my.
Like it's been.
Supposed to rain this week too.
I know.
On the next business trip.
I'm really thinking I'm just gonna become a duck
This week?
Yes.
Yeah,
because it's always a good day for ducks when it rains. So
that's
I just
right.
need to become
Or
part duck.
worms.
Ducks or worms or turtles.
No, it's not a good day for turtles because they end up in the middle of the street.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we had a worm work its way into the casino the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that's a sign. Time to go fishing."
Are you sure it
Better
wasn't a
than
snake?
Yeah.
No, it was a worm. It was a little bit worm.
Have you seen the lizards that come in sometimes?
No,
No.
At the back door out here where you go
Yeah.
to the little break room out there? Yeah. They'll
Oh.
sliver up under there. It'll be about this long.
They smell those chicken strips or what?
I don't know.
it might be.
Might be.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a frog, I don't care. I'm telling you, frog shows up, Nate's
I
out.
caught, those little I don't know, they're like
As
this
long
big.
as it's not a frog.
And it's like the little slimy ones.
Yeah,
Anyways, I picked
They're
it up
disgusting.
the other day.
A slimy frog?
Yeah. And I threw it at my 4-year-old.
you're gonna traumatize the poor kid.
Oh, he was not happy.
Oh, no.
Once it got because it stuck to his chest.
Oh, my
Great.
It was one of them wood frogs.
Well, once he got it off, he loved finding it. So I don't think I terrified him that much, but the first throw,
He wasn't
You
ready.
think that?
he did not like it.
And then, he's gonna turn 16, and he's gonna have an unnatural fear of frogs, and he's gonna come back to that day.
Probably, maybe.
It stuck to him.
Yeah.
That's like them
It was like it was
wood
it was
frogs
pretty
that
slimy.
climb up the walls.
It was gross. It was like
Yeah.
They
That's
had
the
like
type.
little suction on
Yeah,
there.
that's the type of frog that was on me when I was a kid, and why I'm terrified of him now.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Stephanie, you're mean.
She is.
Yeah. If anyone wants to know about Nate's trauma, you can go to our Facebook page and check out the video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Do
on
We
there.
even
Do
found a
it.
look-alike of me as a child to rip.
He did great. Oh, my gosh. That kid
yeah.
did great.
That
He'll be a
was
future
good one.
Facebook star.
That's right.
Go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Facebook.
That's right.
Speaking of Facebook star, our commercials are getting pretty popular.
Facebook ones or our commercials?
Both.
I know.
Like, I can't even go in Joplin without somebody saying,
Oh, wow.
"Hey, aren't you on the TV?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." They'll be like, "All right, I get to tell my family I met a famous person today." I don't mind the attention, but my
Well, I don't
family
want-
doesn't because they're like, "We can't get through the store now." Like,
Yeah.
Well, the man approached me today out there, jumping over me for throwing beer on you. I thought he was coming at me. He goes, hey, I didn't like you when you threw that beer. Okay.
Okay.
wait till they see what you did to me in that lemonade video.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I hope we don't ever put that one on the TV at the front door.
I hope we do. Maybe I'll get my bike.
He probably would. He probably would get all kinds of new bikes.
Yeah.
That has been the last since that video came out. Every time I'm on the floor, I get asked that about once a shift at least. Hey Nate, did you get your new bike?
Did you get your new bike? Yeah, that was a good one. That was good.
But yeah, the videos and the commercials are doing great. Yeah, we're getting our own little following with all this video content.
So, Stephanie, does everybody approach you when you go in the store?
Yeah, it does happen. But I'm the kind of person I feel weird about it. So I'm just like, yeah, that's me, bye. So,
So everybody that's watching this video, if you see Stephanie, please approach her.
Yes. Drive her
I haven't given
nuts.
out one autograph.
Not one?
Nope.
Oh, Steph.
We got to change that.
Yeah.
But next
They are
time,
fun, though.
like in a week, we're going to be in the office and you're going to be like, man, people keep asking me for my autograph.
I
Yeah.
start carrying a little pin right here.
Just get a stamp.
Oh, man.
A stand.
But yeah, back to the property. Yeah, a lot of changes going on. The stucco job's done. So if you haven't been by the property, it's looking way different than what it used to be. So that was the goal, right?
Yes.
Changing the property and whatnot. We're still doing a lot of changes as we speak. So more changes on the way. We'll talk about those as well. exciting things with the F&B department as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, it's exciting times.
I'm excited.
Why are you excited?
Oh, man, I'm going to have a bar that nobody else in the 4 state areas have.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mm.
Going to be the envy. They're going to go, man, if you've been out to the moon, you need to go out and check out Over the Moon Bar and Grill. They've got the neatest bar you've ever seen. That bar top is one of a million. Not another one like it.
I have seen the bar top that is coming, and
It's going to be nice.
it is going to be nice.
It's going to be a talking point. It's just a piece of wood from the sawmill.
It's gonna be cool. Yeah.
Yes.
How excited are you about your new bar?
I'm real excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, you've already worked on the walls, right? The painting
Yep.
of the walls. So yeah.
Painted the walls.
Yep.
Yeah, can we talk about that paint color, Pam?
Oh, no, that paint color is perfect. It's called sky blue.
Yeah, but it looks a little
The
too.
moon's in the sky. Sky blue.
I understand, but that paint color looks a little too close to that cowboy color.
No, it's too light. It's too light to be cowboys.
We're not talking about Oklahoma State Cowboys. This is the Dallas Cowboys.
I figured it was the
Different
blue
type
shirt.
of cowboy.
I just like cowboys, Steffi. I love me some cowboys.
Cowboys all the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pro and college.
That's right.
No.
You're a cowboy, I'm your fan.
Mm.
If you're not a cowboy, don't talk to me.
Ooh.
I'm a Chief and Tiger fan.
Well, I like the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I like the Chiefs.
It's cause,
Just because I like Patrick Mahomes.
well, and plus they're
Oh,
winners.
goodness.
What?
I don't even follow football, and I know he's a crybaby.
Who?
No,
How's he
He's
a
a crybaby.
crybaby?
I didn't
He's
watch it, I
played
know.
hurt and everything.
everybody. You know what the funny thing is? Everybody says, "Oh, the refs are for Mahomes. He's a crybaby." Statistically, and you can't argue with the actual stats.
Right.
He is the least. He's the quarterback that gets the least amount of penalties called.
Yep.
It's true. Yeah.
So
And he plays
Well, I
hurt.
don't know what you're talking about.
you want to say who's a crybaby? Look at LeBron out here flopping around like a
Turning
trout.
somersaults.
Oh,
And,
he fell down.
he fell down all right. He fell down, then flipped over and fell down again.
Hey Steph, how's Luca and LeBron doing?
They're going to the ship.
Which
They're not going to the ship anymore, but they were supposed to.
well, they are
They
going
got
to.
kicked off the ship.
No, they're going to the ship now, but it's a cruise ship because they ain't playing. They're done. Off season's here for them.
Yeah, they're in Cancun right now, I think.
I wonder how them two get along.
Well, I would be
I don't
fine
know.
in Cancun.
You can go hang out with LeBron and flop around.
Maybe.
Just say flop around.
Yeah. I that's all he does anymore is just flop here, flop there.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
It's pretty incredible for a 40-year-old playing basketball still, though.
That
It
he
is.
could flop like that, yes. You're right, because if I'd have fell down at 40 and turned a somersault and rolled twice, it'd be difficult to get up.
I'd have popped a hip.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
No, really, at his age though, to still be able to play professional basketball the way he does, it is really quite the achievement.
Good
And to
job.
see his own son to enter the NBA is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
His kids in too?
yeah. Him and his kid played in the
How
NBA
can
game
you be
for.
a LeBron James fan and don't know nothing about his family?
Okay, first of all, I'm a nobody's fan. I was trained about LeBron and Luca to the ship.
LeBron James.
So is this kid on the same team?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
His
crazy,
name's
man.
Bronny.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Bronny James.
Bronny James.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not as good as LeBron when he
No.
was young, though.
He's got time.
He does. And you
He's
know,
a lot smaller.
Yeah.
and unfortunately, you know, LeBron was a really good player. He's been
Yes.
really good. He's got to step into them shoes, and he's just never gonna live up to the expectation. Like
Well,
he's just not.
How did we get on this subject from
You don't have no crystal ball?
the bar? How'd we get switched over to this when we was talking
Because we started
about the
talking
bar?
about Cowboys.
I know
and
what it was. Over the Moon Bar and Grill.
Yeah, it
We're
was
going to
the-
have lots of TVs, lots of ball games on,
Lots of sports.
lots of sports going on.
Can't wait to have all sports
Yeah,
playing.
specials,
Yes.
events. I mean, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome where you can come out, get you
It's
something
gonna
to
be-
drink, have you something to eat,
By the
play a
time
few
the-
games.
By the time the Super Bowl's here, you're going to want to be here watching
Yes.
the Super Bowl.
Yes, you
I
will.
guarantee
It'll
it.
be
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially with our wings.
Oh,
Wings and Super Bowl. And
I mean, does everyone know about the wings? I mean,
I kind of think so. One day we had an order for 90 wings at one lunch break.
90?
One lunch hours. Yes.
Wow.
90.
wow.
Yeah.
Shoot.
they're good.
So that's a
though.
lot of wings. But yeah, they are good. I'm telling you, they're best in the 4-state. I've had a lot of wings. I've ate wings at Wingstop. I've ate wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Mm. Might have to put your, instead of where your money where your mouth is, you might have to put your wing where your mouth is.
Might have to.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a wing off.
Ooh, wouldn't that
Yeah.
be
Oh, there's
fun?
a Facebook video about that too. The wings.
Yes.
Oh my, there is.
Yeah, I think Nate
check it out on
really
the Facebook
enjoyed
page.
them that day.
Yep.
He was
Nominationscasinos.com.
wearing them on his face. Yes. They're good. They're real good. I promise you'll love them.
I almost forgot about that video for a minute, James. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, we've done a lot of videos.
Just whatever you're doing, if you're on our Facebook page, don't scroll all the way back to like our first videos. Please don't.
Why?
I don't want them to come to light
Oh
anymore.
yeah, we talked about that in the bloopers. Yeah.
Yeah. We had some good ones though when we first started too.
We've
Was
come a long
just
ways.
learning. We've came a long ways.
Turns out the best idea we ever did was throughout the script.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Just go with the flow and don't have it all written down.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. But no, I'm excited. Got my walls painted.
Yep.
Getting ready to cut part of the wall out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal.
It's going to be nice. Everybody will have to come check it out. We'll have to have some kind of fancy opening or something.
For sure.
Have some specials. Maybe some
Absolutely.
wing specials.
Yeah.
mm,
There you go.
Yeah. And beer specials.
That's right.
That'd be fun.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just excited for all the changes. Like
Oh, I am too.
once they're all done, I really think, everybody's always known us as Little Miami.
Right. We got to
And-
get past that.
and that's not who we are. We're
No.
not that anymore. We're not that hallway with just a few slot machines. We are
Bigger, better.
bigger, better,
Bigger and better.
and we're just going to keep getting better.
Yes. Because we'll get more once I get the new bar opened. We'll get more machines in too.
For sure. That is the plan. Yep.
So
Absolutely.
we'll have more games.
Yep.
Fun place to be at the Prairie Moon Casino. How'd you like that?
Is that a song? Is that a song?
Are you
it
work-
just popped in my head.
She says that, but I think she's been working on the
She's
jingle in her
practicing.
office.
yeah,
She's like,
there it is.
she's like, oh, I got my expenses done early. What can I work on?
Yeah.
New jingle?
New
I
jingle.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, I did pick me out some. It's called Lust Dust.
What?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
and you put it in a drink. You stir it up, and it looks like waves are in there, in your mixed drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's there now.
It's nice. It's sharp looking.
Mm.
You could be looking at your drink going, man, how many do I have?
Well, if you see a
So-
bar pop up talking about that new drink at another place, then we know they stole it from this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why giving away our secrets, Pam? Shh.
Can you bleep that part out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you bleep that part out?
There's just gonna be a random awkward moment in the podcast. There's gonna be
He's gonna jump real quick. I'm like, oh,
We're gonna have to create a please wait. One of them all time.
but anyway, yeah, a lot of changes happening.
Lot.
Yeah, we're I can't believe we're past winter and approaching summer. So yeah, it's been crazy.
Summer.
So challenges. Me personally, going through the changes and the things that we want to get done here at the Prairie Moon. I've had some challenges myself, and I think it boils down to communication. Communication is critical. Getting everyone on the same page because there's so many moving parts at the casino,
Yes.
and even though we're small, there's so many still going on in other departments with their job, responsibilities,
Yeah.
everyday task. So, what's a challenge for every one of you that you've been through so far this year? Nate, you want to kick it off?
I think it's just like kind of what we've been talking about is time, really. It's just there's days where there just doesn't seem like there's enough hours in the day. Like, we do have all these other projects going on, like, especially like me, I'm really heavily involved with like the social media side of things, with doing the podcast, getting these scheduled, getting our medias scheduled, the commercials, and then we got to work on coming up with scripts and how we're going to do it. And with that and with everyday things, there's just some days it's just like, where did the day go?
Yeah.
And so it's been challenging to try to make sure, I'm not forgetting about one side or the other, I'm equal balance. So there's some weeks it's easier to do that. And then some weeks it's just like at the end of the week, I feel like I did nothing at all. And it's like, I can see I did things, but I still have a mountain over here that says I didn't do anything.
That you didn't do nothing. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So I think another critical thing is that we need to know that everyone's human, right? So we're going to forget things. We're gonna make mistakes along the way, and yeah, like I said, we're not perfect. So things happen, challenges happen. We got to figure it out. So I think that's great. What's great about our team is that we know that, but we're still gonna figure it out, right? We're still gonna grind it out, figure it out, and go from there. So
yeah.
What about you, Stephanie?
I mean, I guess most of my challenges come with all the maintenance and remodeling, because this building is so old and it's like a Frankenstein.
Yeah. Oh, this building.
Every project, I'm like, what? Why was it done this way? Why did they do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's probably extremely difficult because it's such an odd shaped building.
Yeah, but my maintenance men are great. So they've kicked butt with every project. Every time they go to Ace, they bring me a bowl of popcorn. So they really got me kind of spoiled to that. Today I wasn't in the office, so they set it in my little flower bouquet, flower bouquet, and I was like, yes,
you got your popcorn.
I got my popcorn, and the bottom didn't even get wet.
Yeah.
I went to Ace the other day. I had to buy that new lock. I said, I believe my name's on here. It was the last time I came, but I don't know about now. I said, but if it's not on here, I can give you a couple names you can use.
Oh my gosh.
She looked it up. She goes, no, Pam, you're on here. I said, oh, okay.
I think you're legit.
She goes, but it's kind of unusual to see somebody different. It's usually always Gary and Rodney. I said, yep.
For sure. Yeah, big shout out to Gary and Rodney. So
it was funny how she remembers their names and
yeah. Big shout out to both of them and you, Stephanie, because I think when it comes down to the three of you is that every one of you has the right attitude.
Yeah.
So that is critical when handling big projects and stressful situations. Is that no one's yelling at each other. No one's trying to play mind games or anything. They're just you guys are just trying to figure it out, right?
Why'd you look at me like that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not yelling at
nobody.
nobody.
Yelling for Nathan. So I can't use it on my maintenance men.
Yeah. Believe me, she does a lot of yelling, but it is usually just directed towards me.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought she was insinuating that I was yelling, but I haven't yelled.
You just talk loud. It's not yelling.
That's right. I don't have to
yelling.
Yeah, I just say I'm talking. Yeah.
That's right.
That's true.
But yeah, that's having the right attitude is critical. So yeah, appreciate all three of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
doing
job.
great things. Doing great things.
Here's my back. Pat it.
Glad you got that recorded because that ain't happening again.
So just go watch it.
Yeah,
Remember how it felt?
Or on camera.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what about you, Pam?
Oh boy, I had lots of challenges.
Yeah, I mean, staffing alone. I mean, yeah,
that's kind of an issue right now. So we had to kind of close a little early, the kitchen a little early, Mondays and Tuesdays. No, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, my bad. just for a little bit longer. Hopefully not for too much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then coming up with the new budget
And
and
that means schedules and
new schedules. And yeah, it's been tough.
yeah.
But you know what? We did it.
Yep.
We got through it with flying colors. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Good
I
job.
still have a job.
Yeah.
No, it can be very challenging, especially when it comes to food. Food prices. Don't even get me started on that one. But
Yeah.
anyways, it's just. I mean, you just never know. Every week something changes in price. Something goes drastically up, or a little bit up, or
There's
yeah.
no drastically down, is there?
No, there's never drastically down. Never. Never, ever.
Yeah.
not in the food industry. Huh? It's just
No.
yeah, it keeps on
No.
creeping up
So I think changes we made helped us be more successful in the kitchen.
for sure. For sure.
And I think the new bar is even going to help business more. Because, you know, the best advertisements, the word of mouth. So,
Mhm.
man, you need to check out that new bar. Gets people in here.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep.
I think having the right attitude with you, Pam, is also critical. You know, I mean, because you could have definitely given up and like, you know
Yeah.
what, I can't do this.
Thought about it for a few seconds.
For a few seconds.
Yeah, but no, I knew I could do it. Figure something out.
And plus the crew you have right now, I mean,
And the help of these two, believe
yeah,
it
and
or
the help
not.
of, you know, Nate and Steph, I mean, it's huge.
I'm about to say that's the. What are you pointing at me for?
Because you help a lot.
You do help me a lot.
Yeah.
I just do what's got to be done, and that's the good thing about our team is, you know,
We all help each other.
that's exactly. We all help each other. We all see if there's a spot that needs to be filled, and we know this person can't do it. One of us will step up and help fill that spot, or you know, it could be anything.
Yeah, but let me ask y'all something. How come y'all have never asked me to fill in on the floor?
Oh, you would be good at it.
No, you'd be terrible.
I just wondering.
I'm just kidding.
I think I could walk around and visit pretty well.
You'd be just fine.
Yeah, no. Well, see, you could walk around and visit pretty well, but the problem is, you'd only get to like one guest.
And then the 8 hours would be up.
Yeah,
You do a lot
Yeah,
of yakking.
but
Yeah.
I'd keep that guest here.
yeah, but
8 hours of playing.
what about all our other great guests here?
True.
Can't as much
Can't
as
ignore nobody.
as much as it would be great to sit there and talk to some of them for 8 hours, but you know, we got plenty of other people.
Yeah, Pam likes to
True.
yap it up for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to
We-
wrap it.
that's why we can't take you anywhere.
Plus, I don't ask you to work the floor, so you don't ask me to cook. There's a little selfishness in that myself.
I try not to ask nobody to cook because that's a whole new bag of worms there. That's tough.
Yeah, it's a
A lot
stressful
of people
job.
don't realize that, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Steph cried, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't call in much, but I would for a cooking shift.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So just know if you ever need Steph to cook, don't
Yeah.
give
Don't
her a
ask
heads
her.
up. Just
No.
throw her in there.
If you're gonna try to run me out of town, throw me in the kitchen for a couple weeks. It'll get the job done.
I wouldn't do that to nobody. I don't even like to do it. No more. So makes me grumpy.
Yeah.
I appreciate whoever does do it because I
It's
like
a lot
to
of work.
snack.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Hard work.
It is a lot of work, but it can also be very rewarding work.
It can. When the customers tell you how good the food was.
I know about me when I worked in the kitchen, the best compliment I got was when the plate came back empty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't
No
even have
food
they,
left.
they didn't have to say a word.
You
As long as-
realize the waitress scrapes it and takes the plate in, right? So you had a lot of
yeah,
happy
I
customers.
probably had a lot of false confidence in my younger years. Yes. Thanks for popping
Nate's
that
like,
bubble.
"Yes."
Oh, man.
It's like,
Look, Nate, another clean plate.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
kidding.
Meanwhile, the trash can outside.
flies
is like,
are just
They're dragging it to the
Yeah.
can. So heavy.
Birds and the flies are having
This
a
is
feast.
this is the daily like self improvement I get from her. You know,
Yeah,
like-
that's a big boost,
Yeah.
isn't
Oh gosh. Nate's gonna
Keep
go
him
home.
level.
Nate's gonna go home and be like wondering, who am I?
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am. It'll be
Call
my,
Stephanie and ask her.
it'll
She'll
be,
tell you.
It'll be my job interview again, all
Right?
over.
Just
Who's
don't
Nathan? I don't know. I thought it was a cook, but apparently not.
Just don't uninvite me to game night. You already said you'd play games with me, and you're not taking it back.
Oh, games,
Oh
games.
man, fun times. But yeah, no. Going back to the team effort, that is huge, right? So we're
It
a small
is.
property. I think in a bigger property it'd be a whole different story. But we all
yeah.
know and understand that we need each other, and I think that's huge. That we can trust each other to help each other out in critical situations.
I can't imagine working in a big property.
What's that?
Why? Because there's too many people you can not like versus who you like. Employee wise, I'm sorry, or who you get along with and who you don't. Here, we're like one big family.
I
Everybody
think,
gets along.
I think why I like it being a smaller property is because you get to know everybody.
Right.
And I feel like even at some of them bigger properties, even if you tried to get to know everybody, there's
There's no way. There's too
people.
many people.
You're not going to
Yeah.
be able to make them connections. And
Right.
you get to know these people, and
That's right.
it's really a lost
Yeah.
opportunity.
The other day, I had to order my own lunch. Usually, my buddy Lori does it, and if she doesn't, the cook knows what I get.
Uh-huh.
Well, I had to order my own, so I went up there and I said, "Hey, I'll take the nachos." And I get back to the office, open up, there's tomatoes. I'm like, "Oh no!" And Lori's like, "You don't even know your order?" I said, "No, you do, and the cook does." Like,
Different cook.
yeah, it was a different bartender because she'll never see me. It's always Lori, and so
Yeah.
that's how close we are. Is they know my order before I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got
Except-
tomatoes and had to pick
Except for
them off.
when you go to order it because you never order it, so
Yeah.
they don't know your order.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe quit making Lori buy all your lunches, big meanie.
No.
So as we hit in, to May and then June, I think the things that, I think we've all learned, to sum it up, is that, communication's critical, attitude matters, and teamwork is huge to help whole property and all the stress that we have. So, yep. If you don't have that, then
No.
it's not going to look
And
good.
I think in a bigger property, there's no way I would do what I'm doing. No
Oh,
way.
No.
I'd already had a stroke by now. Seriously.
Oh my God.
I mean, I just can't even imagine.
Yeah. Well, in a bigger property, like I think what's good again with us making the connection because we're smaller is when we are stressed out to the max. I know I can talk to Steph, or I can talk to Lori, or I can come down here and talk to James, Sonia, you, Holly,
Right.
and I can just
And just
let it out.
Yes.
and
Yes.
and you guys are gonna let me be heard, and then you're gonna go, okay, now how can we help
Right.
how can we help this? Or it may just be, I just needed you to let me listen to.
Just let me be it. Yes. Yes.
So that is definitely huge amongst us. Is I know I have that faith and confidence. Like if I come vent to you guys or whatever, it's where it's at. It's not going anywhere else.
I wonder why, believe it or not, I've talked to several people, I'm always trying to recruit help. Like when I go through lines at fast food places, I'm like, hey, have you ever thought about applying for a job at the casino? Oh, no. Why? Oh, I just didn't figure they'd hire somebody like me. What?
Mm.
But they have it in their mind that they have to be this certain person to get hired to work at a casino. I get that answer all the time.
Interesting.
Why? Why do they feel like, or do they maybe feel like they have to be tribal and you don't? Or, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
So the perception's a little skewed, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to recruit, that really friendly person that takes your money at McDonald's.
Yeah.
I thought, well, if they can be this nice when it's this busy,
Mhm.
I need this person.
Yeah.
Give him one of my cards.
Yeah.
I do. I just keep hoping I'll find the right person.
For sure. I mean, the best thing you can do is try, right?
Yeah.
At least try and fill out an application.
But I always get the same answer. Oh, I thought they had to be a certain somebody to get hired. No,
No.
you don't.
Nope. We just want somebody who's going to,
21 is what I tell them.
well, and want a good hard worker and someone's going to mesh with the team.
Well, I know, but I don't.
Pam's really just like, as long as you're 21 and you got a heartbeat, let's go.
Well,
You can tell.
You
can tell
cannot
it's been
say that.
it's been rough in the kitchen for a little bit. Like,
Yeah, it has. I hired one. He did an excellent job cooking, but he didn't work out. He left.
That happens sometimes. you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
yep.
Yep.
Casino's life is not for everybody.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a little different. And Pam, how is it a little different from a regular restaurant or fast food joint?
I think people, when they come in here to gamble, they come in with the thought process. I give them lots of money. My food better be top notch. That's the way I look at it.
Standards are a little higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it is just a hamburger, it better be a good hamburger.
Yeah.
You keep that in mind when you're running your restaurant, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I always tell them, the customer's always right, even when they're wrong. They're still right.
Quality food must be
Yeah.
the best.
I know up in Kansas City, there's quite a few casinos around each other up there.
Right.
I would choose which casino I would go to based off the food because I like to gamble at the one more than the other, but their food was terrible. So I knew if I was going out with my family and we were probably going to get something to eat, I wouldn't go to that casino. We would go to the other one. I liked playing at less because I just felt like I didn't win as much there.
Right.
But their food was
Good.
a whole lot better.
Well, and that's what I explained to my employees. As long as we give good food, good service, good drinks, keep the customer happy, there's no reason for the customer to leave. Got good food, good drinks, good customer service here.
Yeah.
Why leave?
For sure. And there's a good chance they'll come back.
Yeah. So my job's to keep them people here, not to leave.
And honestly, I think a disadvantage you have, Pam, is, most if you're out and about and you go to a restaurant, you're going to that restaurant just to go to that restaurant, just so you can go
Right.
down, sit down to eat and spend some time with your family. A lot of people, when they're eating at the casino, the restaurant is their second choice. They're
Right.
not there for that usually.
Right.
They're here to come play, have a good time. They know.
But if the
people on the
food's
floor.
not good, they're going to get up and go to a different
Exactly.
one. Just kind of like you do.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think you kind of got the double whammy of being a kitchen in the casino.
Yeah.
Really got to go above and beyond.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true, Nate. It's a good point.
You got to remember their
Yeah.
names. They
Especially in
love
this
it.
market. This
Yes.
market's tough. So,
Yes, it is.
yeah, Pam's got to provide the best no matter what.
Yep.
So, and that might be the perception that other people have with casino jobs.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
When
know,
it comes
but
to the
it's-
restaurant business.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Pam, you're a soldier. You've stuck it through with a lot of challenges in your career here at Prairie Moon.
Yes.
So yeah, big shout out to
Yes.
you personally. So
Way to go, Pam.
yeah,
I know.
takes guts and a lot of stubbornness to handle this job.
Yes, it does. And a lot of self-control.
The only disadvantage Pam has is that she's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh, no.
And
And OSU Cowboys.
yeah, that's just
Don't forget
not
Oklahoma
acceptable.
State. There's only one university in Oklahoma, and it's state.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, I think that's time to wrap
Oh,
it up.
yeah. I figured so.
When we start talking about the
I
Cowboys,
figured so,
it's
because,
time to
y'all
cut the show
could rub
off.
it in. We had a horrible year last year. Horrible.
Yeah.
But we're still the last winners of
Still
Benton.
them boys, right?
We're still them boys.
Still, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gonna get a kicker this year.
I'm gonna get a kicker.
I hope we get something.
Oh,
Something. It's got to give. Now that Gundy's on the NIL train, it'll be better. He fought that tooth and nail.
You know what you guys are gonna get this year? big old goose egg in that win column.
You think? I don't think so.
That's brutal.
I think it's going to be good. What's
we'll see.
Missouri going to do?
Oh, we're gonna plummet. Don't worry. I'm gonna be right there with you.
Hey, you
0
lost some
wins.
players, man.
Yeah, we lost our.
Yeah,
we lost
you lost.
players. We have no quarterback. So,
We don't either.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll be in misery with you, Pam.
We'll see. Summer's about to approach us, so this is where the long wait begins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, before football season. So
It's all right. You can watch the WNBA through the summer.
That's true.
It's good.
yeah, got some good players in the draft.
I'm watching the Royals. They're very frustrating to watch, but
Yeah.
they do great one game, and the next game they look like they've never played baseball before.
Yeah, speaking of baseball, Stephanie loves baseball.
She does.
I do.
Well, you know what a home run is, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch the Cardinals towards the end of the month.
That sounds exciting.
It is.
The entertainment in her. Wow, that
They
sounds
have
exciting.
ice cold beer.
I'm hoping you have an extra seat.
I could get one if you want to make a drive.
No.
She wasn't ready to get out of that one yet.
Yeah, no.
I got an extra. No. Sorry.
See, I've got
Calendar's all booked up.
Yeah, I'm booked on that day. Don't know what it is, but I'm booked.
I've got the doctor's nurse trained. I told her last year. Now, this next year, don't make my appointment if there's not a home game. Oh, she did good. There's home games.
There you go.
Yeah, let's put my health off for the baseball game.
Hey,
That's good.
I'm about to go watch. I'm about to go back to Kansas City to watch the Royals play the Cardinals at home. So,
Oh, that should be cool.
When?
huh?
When are they playing?
The 17th.
That should be cool. Yeah.
Because
May?
yes, of May. Mhm. Hey, by the way, I'm taking the 17th of May off.
Well, we're talking about taking off. I'm taking off the 19th of May. I forgot. That's the day of graduation. So.
Yeah, I'm off on the 15th.
Yeah, no.
And the 23rd.
But the Royals are giving away replica World Series rings from their 2015 game.
That'll be cool.
First 10,000 people.
Oh,
so
wow. That's cool.
Nate's gonna have some new
Sweet.
bling bling around the office.
Very cool.
When I go to the Cardinals game, they're give the first 20,000 get a Anheuser-Busch straw hat. I'm
I hope you
excited.
put water in it.
You're gonna need to bring that here. That sounds like a great pop for a Facebook video.
Okay, yeah, we
There
can
you
do
go.
that.
There you go. Another
Just
idea.
got to be the first 20,000.
Well, you better get there early.
I know,
right.
right?
What time's that doctor's appointment?
We'll have to go right after that doctor's appointment's over, straight there.
Oh, yeah.
You could skip it, I guess.
Drive
No,
all
let's don't do that.
Don't take advice from Stephanie.
No.
today.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up.
Oh, this was too much fun.
Yeah.
We got to end it.
Yeah. It's about that time. About that time. Yeah.
She knows the last of the.
Oh, man. All right. Well, any questions, thoughts, concerns, comments?
It was fun. It's
Yeah.
always fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Always have fun with you too.
Learned a lot.
Yes.
We'll learn even more next episode.
Yeah. for
Sure, we will.
For sure.
Sure, we will. And we won't get off track next time. We won't.
Yes, we will.
Well, Stephanie, it's always your fault that we do.
I'm the quietest one.
Exactly.
We need to take a vote and see.
Vote me off the island.
Oh, that'd make you too happy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to run a poll, see what we need want us to talk about next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what we need to do sometime.
Yeah.
Tell them to leave their
Audience
ideas
participation.
at the cage, what we need to do a podcast on. Great idea, Nate.
Good job.
Or they could always call us. They
Yeah.
could call James.
They
What's
could,
his
they-
number? 405.
There we go.
We're gonna flash it at the bottom of the screen.
Don't be
Call
stressing
this
me out.
number.
Don't be stressing me out. All right, now. All right. Well, that concludes the episode. That's another episode of Over the Moon. Until next time,
See ya.
we'll see you later.
Peace out.